In a single second, a family is divided. They do not understand cruelty. They only understand loss.
Strength is not always shown in battle. Sometimes it is shown in what one carries home.
Strength is not proven by what you destroy, but by what you dare to carry through hell.
Strength is not proven by what you destroy, but by what you carry when the world dares you to kneel.
Sometimes there is no enemy behind you, only the weight of what you chose to take. Sometimes the most dangerous moment is not the strike, but the look that comes before it.
Every war begins with a choice. This one begins with a step. Speed is the blade of the smaller king. Power learns quickly, or it bleeds.
When the smaller king strikes true, even giants bleed. Even the tallest mountains fall when the earth beneath them gives way. Power does not disappear.
Protection is not loud. It simply stands and does not move.
Some run from danger. Others run carrying it and never stop.
Speed is instinct, sharpened by survival.
Every escape leaves evidence. The land remembers, even when the runner is gone.
Some hunts begin without sound. The land remembers the path, and the hunter remembers why. Fear drives the moment, but resolve carries it forward. Some trails are followed not by sight, but by instinct that refuses to forget.
Some images never leave the hunter. They stay, trapped inside the gaze.
Even giants fall quiet when the world takes their strength away. When silence gathers overhead, the world waits to see who rises. Death does not rush. It sends its witnesses first to see if the giant will breathe again. Sometimes survival begins with a breath and the courage to open your eyes. Some paths are not chased, they are remembered. When pain finds direction, even giants begin to move. A mother does not chase, she closes the distance. When instinct finds the trail, there is no hesitation. A mother's rage does not slow. It only narrows the distance.
Even in the coldest lands, tenderness finds a place to breathe. Protection is not possession. It is the quiet promise to hold without harm.
When instinct ignites, nothing outrun a mother's will.
Some distances are not measured in miles, but in how far a heart is willing to run.
When instinct awakens, every step becomes a decision. Fear drives the legs, love decides the direction.
Sometimes retreat is not surrender. It is the strength to carry resolve forward. Survival is measured not by speed alone, but by the space you manage to keep. Pain does not end a pursuit. It only teaches it patience. As daylight fades,
Only purpose keeps moving.
When night arrives, even giants must choose between shelter and pursuit.
Sometimes survival means stopping, so the strength to continue can return with dawn.
In the widest lands, the smallest hearts feel separation the deepest.
Instinct does not hesitate. It comes straight for what was taken.
When the ground gives way, courage decides the next step.
A mother's instinct does not slow.
When the ground turns against you, survival becomes momentum, and protection becomes purpose.
When instinct ignites, even ice gives way.
When the ground betrays you, instinct refuses to let go.
Danger does not rush. It advances and waits for the world to slip.
In a wide, cold world, comfort is found by standing close.
A mother's strength is not shown when she runs free, but when she refuses to stop fighting.
Escape is not flight alone, it is carrying what cannot be left behind.
Rest does not erase the past. It rebuilds the force to face what comes next.
When fury finds a direction, even the cold cannot cool it. The chase becomes a vow.
Some sights interrupt even the fiercest rage and force power to remember restraint. Understanding does not always stop a journey. Sometimes it simply changes how it is walked.
Some lines are drawn without words and crossed only over a mother's body.
After danger passes, trust is the quiet that remains.
This is not hunger. This is territory, measured in nerve and restraint.
When protection becomes instinct, fear has no place to stand.
In the wild, survival's to one truth.
Trust begins when fear steps back and curiosity steps forward.
This is the space before impact, where survival decides who holds ground.
When protection calls, fear has no voice, only resolve and
True guardians do not rush. They stand and let danger think twice.
Strength does not shout. It remembers and stays ready.
Bond is not taught. It is walked, step by step.
Motherhood in the wild is not loud. It is fearless and always moving.
When instinct commands, hesitation disappears, and the leap becomes fate.
when two forces meet, the world waits to see which one makes it move. Strength can win the moment, but mercy decides what survived the night.
Some calls are not meant to be loud, only meant to be heard by the one who matters.
To defeat is easy. To stop is power.
Purpose does not always race the surface. Sometimes it moves quietly beneath it.